Hey y'all, it's Anna. This is my first Top 5 Wednesday. As always, other people say. It was created by Lainey at Ginger Reads Lainey. I will link her channel down below. But let's get started. This week's topic is top anticipated pre-orders. Now that's for the rest of the year, so that includes from today until December 31st. I'm assuming there's 31 days in December. I'm not really sure. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. So yeah, 31. I chose all young adult novels. Number 5. I have chosen Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. It is the companion to the novel Fangirl that I actually just did a review in song about. So maybe I'll link it down below and you can go check it out, you know? Obviously, if you've read Fangirl, you know that this novel is about Simon Snow. It's sort of like Harry Potter meets Twilight. Can I say that? Is that appropriate? I think it is. That comes out on October 6th. Just so happens that all of the young adult that I've chosen, except for Carry On, is a bit suspenseful and thrillery and psychological, and I love those kinds of books, so that's why I picked them. Number 4 is a novel called Catacomb by Madeline Rue. It just seems so suspenseful. The description is so suspenseful. It's about a guy named Dan, and he and his friends just graduated from high school, and they're going on a road trip to New Orleans. They realize on their way to New Orleans that they're being followed, and Dan gets voice messages on his phone from somebody that he thought was dead. So that's scary and interesting. Somehow he finds out that he has this weird connection with this group called the Bone Artists, and they have this connection to a killer, and it just all suspenseful and actiony, and it sounds like a great ride. And it'll probably make me want to go to New Orleans. I love New Orleans. So I want to read it. Catacomb comes out September 1st. Number 3, Blood and Salt by Kim Liggett. Blood and Salt was described on Goodreads as Romeo and Juliet meet Children of the Corn. And I am a big Stephen King fan, so that was exciting. Children of the Corn was one of the scariest movies I'd ever seen when I was growing up. And so, I mean, I was an English major, so Romeo and Juliet is just in my repertoire. In Blood and Salt, there's a girl named Ash, and her mother leaves her to go to a spiritual commune that apparently she's been a member of before. Ash follows her. She finds out about this ancestor that like brings her memories of the old days, and there's just a lot of flashback, I think. I could be wrong about that, but I think so. And she has to like figure out how to save her mother before this ceremony that happens at the commune. And it sounds thrilling and exciting, and it's gonna be a great ride, just like all the rest of them. Blood and Salt comes out September 22nd. Number 2, At the Edge of Empire Volume 1 by Daniel Kraus. And the book is actually called The Death and Life of Zebulon Finch. Zebulon is killed at the beginning of the novel. It's not a spoiler. And he comes back to life, and he somehow becomes a sideshow attraction at a traveling medicine show, and then he ends up going to war, and a bunch of things happen in his life. He meets a woman or a girl or whatever you want to call her. It's just like an epic about his life, and I love stories like that. I recently read a book that was just about this boy's life from basically start to finish, and it was excellent. I loved it. So good. The Death and Life of Zebulon Finch comes out October 22nd. Number 1, The Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich. I think I said that right. It comes out on September 15th. I am super excited about this one. It sounds rad. It just sounds rad. It's part psychological thriller according to Goodreads, part urban legend, and I love urban legends. It's composed of diary entries, medical records, film transcripts, audio transcripts, interviews, all kinds of stuff. It's like in diary form. Supposedly, I honestly didn't look at much of the synopsis because I want to be surprised, but the concept of it sounds so interesting. I cannot wait to read this book. Oh, so excited. So those were my picks. Those are my top 5. I'm so excited to be joining Top 5 Wednesday. I love watching Top 5 Wednesday videos, so I can't wait to jump right in. Check out my previous 2 videos. Maybe like and maybe subscribe if you like them. Bye y'all.